Hello, and welcome to Daily English Whisper. I'm Max, and I'm very happy you are here with me today. Take a slow breath, relax your mind, and get ready to listen, to feel, and to practice English in a calm, simple way. Today's episode is called English Story, the Old Train Station, Listening and Shadowing. In this episode, you will listen to a story, a quiet story, a story with simple English but strong meaning. And while you listen, you will also practice speaking, slowly, step by step. Maybe you feel like this sometimes. I understand a little, but stories are too fast. Or, I want to speak, but I don't know what to say. Or even, I feel nervous when I hear English. If this is you, it's okay. You don't need to understand everything. You don't need to be perfect. There is a common myth that you must understand every word to enjoy a story. But that is not true. Another myth is stories are only for advanced learners. Also, not true. Stories are powerful because they help your brain relax. And when your brain is calm, you learn better. So today, we follow one simple idea. You learn English by listening to meaning, not just words. Let the story guide you. Let your mind imagine, and let your voice follow, slowly, with me. Before we start the story, let me ask you something simple. How can a story help you learn English? A story gives you context. It shows you how phrases live inside real situations, not alone, but connected. And today, we use listening and shadowing. You listen first, then you repeat. You don't need to be perfect. You just follow the sound. Let's try a small practice before the story begins. Listen. It was a quiet place. Now repeat after me. It was a quiet place. Good. Again, slowly. It was a quiet place. Very nice. Now listen. I had never seen it before. Repeat. I had never seen it before. Good. Don't worry if your pronunciation is not perfect. You are training your mouth. That takes time. Now, one more. Something felt different. Repeat. Something felt different. Excellent. You are ready. Remember, you are not just listening. You are building your English step by step. Now, let's talk about the main question. How can you understand a story in English without feeling lost? Many learners say things like, the story is too fast. I don't understand every word. I forget what I hear. These thoughts are normal. But here is the truth. You don't need to understand everything. You only need to follow the feeling, the situation, the moment. So today, as you listen, focus on simple things. Where is the person? What is happening? How does it feel? Now, let's begin the story. Listen carefully. It was early in the morning, the sky was still gray, and the air felt cold and quiet. Daniel stood in front of an old train station. He looked at the building. It looks abandoned. Now repeat. It looks abandoned. Good. The walls were old. The windows were broken. And there was no one around. I don't think people come here anymore. Repeat. I don't think people come here anymore. Very nice. Daniel took a slow step forward. I'm not sure if I should go in. Repeat. I'm not sure if I should go in. Good. But something inside him felt curious. I just want to take a quick look. Repeat. I just want to take a quick look. Excellent. He pushed the door. It made a soft, long sound. Inside, everything was still. Dust covered the floor. Old chairs stood in the corner, and a clock on the wall did not move. This place feels strange. Repeat. This place feels strange. Very good. Daniel walked slowly. His steps were quiet, but clear. Then he stopped. He saw something on a bench. It was a small, brown suitcase. That's unusual. Repeat. That's unusual. Good. He looked around again. No one. No sound. Just silence. Who left this here? Repeat. Who left this here? Nice. He moved closer. Very slowly. I have a bad feeling about this. Repeat. I have a bad feeling about this. Good. But he didn't stop. He opened the suitcase just a little. Inside, there were old papers and a photo. Daniel picked up the photo. He looked at it carefully. That looks like this place. Repeat. That looks like this place. Very good. But the station in the photo was not broken. It was full of people, bright, alive. Daniel felt something change inside him. I don't understand what's happening. Repeat. I don't understand what's happening. Good. And then he heard a sound, a soft sound, behind him. Daniel did not move at first. He held the photo in his hand and listened. The sound came again, soft, like a step on the floor. He turned slowly. Is someone there? Repeat. Is someone there? Good. No answer. Only silence. Daniel took a deep breath. This is getting strange. Repeat. This is getting strange. Very good. He walked toward the sound. One step, then another. The air felt colder. He looked to the left, then to the right. Nothing. I think I should leave. Repeat. I think I should leave. Good. But then he heard it again. This time, closer. A quiet voice. Wait. Daniel froze. Did I hear that? Repeat. Did I hear that? Nice. He turned quickly. Near the old ticket window, a man stood. He was wearing a dark coat. His face was calm, but pale. Daniel's heart moved faster. I didn't see you before. Repeat. I didn't see you before. Good. The man looked at him, slowly. I've been here the whole time. Repeat. I've been here the whole time. Very good. Daniel felt confused. That doesn't make sense. Repeat. That doesn't make sense. Excellent. The man stepped forward, just a little. You found something, didn't you? Repeat. You found something, didn't you? Good. Daniel looked at the suitcase in his hand. Yes, I did. Repeat. Yes, I did. Nice. The man looked at the photo. That was a long time ago. Repeat. That was a long time ago. Very good. Daniel looked again at the photo, then at the station. Everything felt different now. I don't understand this place. Repeat. I don't understand this place. Good. And the man gave a small smile. You're not supposed to. Repeat. You're not supposed to. Very nice. Stay with the feeling. Stay inside the story. Daniel felt a mix of fear and curiosity. He looked at the man again. Who are you? Repeat. Who are you? Good. The man paused for a moment. Then he said, I used to work here. Repeat. I used to work here. Very good. Daniel looked around again. This place looks empty. Repeat. This place looks empty. Nice. The man nodded slowly. It wasn't always like this. Repeat. It wasn't always like this. Good. Daniel held the photo closer. There were so many people. Repeat. There were so many people. Excellent. The man looked at the photo with soft eyes. Yes, every day. Repeat. Yes, every day. Good. Daniel felt something strange again. A memory, but not his own. I feel like I've been here before. Repeat. I feel like I've been here before. Very nice. The man looked at him carefully. Maybe you have. Repeat. Maybe you have. Good. Daniel shook his head. No, that's not possible. Repeat. No, that's not possible. Nice. The air felt heavier now. The station felt less empty. Daniel looked at the clock again. It still did not move. Why is the clock stopped? Repeat. Why is the clock stopped? Good. The man looked at the clock slowly. Because time stopped here. Repeat. Because time stopped here. Very good. Daniel took a step back. That doesn't sound real. Repeat. That doesn't sound real. Nice. The man stepped closer. It's real for this place. Repeat. It's real for this place. Good. Daniel felt his hands get cold. I don't like this. Repeat. I don't like this. Very good. But still, he didn't leave. Something kept him there. Something he could not explain. And now, the story is opening more. Daniel looked at the suitcase again. I think this belongs to someone. Repeat. I think this belongs to someone. Good. The man nodded. Yes, it does. Repeat. Yes, it does. Nice. Daniel hesitated. Should I open it? Repeat. Should I open it? Very good. The man looked at him quietly. You already did. Repeat. You already did. Good. Daniel felt a small shock. That's true. Repeat. That's true. Nice. He looked inside again. The papers were old, yellow, and the photo still in his hand. There's something important here. Repeat. There's something important here. Very good. The man stepped closer, slowly. It's not just a suitcase. Repeat. It's not just a suitcase. Good. Daniel looked at him. Then what is it? Repeat. Then what is it? Nice. The man's voice became softer. It's a memory. Repeat. It's a memory. Very good. Daniel felt a strange feeling in his chest. A mix of sadness and wonder. I don't understand, but I feel it. Repeat. I don't understand, but I feel it. Good. The station felt warmer now, less empty. As if something was waking up. Daniel looked around. I think something is changing. Repeat. I think something is changing. Excellent. The man looked at him with calm eyes. Yes, because you are here. Repeat. Yes, because you are here. Very nice. Daniel took a deep breath. What does that mean? Repeat. What does that mean? Good. The man smiled. Just a little. You'll see. Repeat. You'll see. Perfect. Daniel stood still, holding the photo. The air inside the station felt warmer now. Not cold, not empty, but alive. He looked around again. I think I hear something. Repeat. I think I hear something. Good. This time, it was not just one sound. It was many. Soft voices, quiet movement, like people far away. Daniel turned quickly. What is happening? Repeat. What is happening? Very good. The man watched him calmly. Listen carefully. Repeat. Listen carefully. Good. Daniel closed his eyes, just for a moment. And then, He heard it clearly. Footsteps. Laughter. A train in the distance. His eyes opened wide. This place is not empty anymore. Repeat. This place is not empty anymore. Nice. The old chairs did not look broken now. The light felt brighter. The station looked different, alive. Daniel stepped forward, slowly. I can see people. Repeat. I can see people. Very good. But something felt strange. The people did not see him. They don't notice me. Repeat. They don't notice me. Good. The man nodded. You're only visiting. Repeat. You're only visiting. Nice. Daniel felt a mix of wonder and confusion. This feels real. Repeat. This feels real. Excellent. The sound of a train grew louder. A long, deep sound. Daniel turned toward the tracks. I think a train is coming. Repeat. I think a train is coming. Good. The man looked at him. One more time. Everything is happening again. Repeat. Everything is happening again. Very nice. The train arrived slowly. It stopped at the station with a soft sound. People moved around, talking, walking, living. Daniel watched everything. This feels like the past. Repeat. This feels like the past. Good. The man stood next to him. It is the past. Repeat. It is the past. Nice. Daniel looked at the suitcase again. Who does it belong to? Repeat. Who does it belong to? Very good. The man looked at him quietly. It belongs to someone who never left. Repeat. It belongs to someone who never left. Good. Daniel felt something change inside him again. A memory or a feeling. I feel connected to this place. Repeat. I feel connected to this place. Nice. The man nodded slowly. Because you found it. Repeat. Because you found it. Very good. Daniel looked at the people again. They were happy, moving, full of life. Then he saw something. A younger man standing near the train, holding the same suitcase. Daniel's breath slowed. That looks like you. Repeat. That looks like you. Good. The man next to him did not answer. He only watched. The younger man on the platform smiled and stepped onto the train. Daniel turned back. What happens now? Repeat. What happens now? Very nice. The man finally spoke. Now, you decide? Repeat. Now, you decide? Good. Daniel felt the weight of the moment. Stay or leave. Watch or act. He looked at the train one more time, and then he took a step forward. Daniel stood again, inside the station. But this time, it was quiet. No voices, no movement. Just the old walls, the broken windows, the still clock. The suitcase was gone. He looked around, slowly. Was that real? Repeat. Was that real? Good. He walked toward the door and stopped. Something inside him had changed. I feel different now. Repeat. I feel different now. Very good. He stepped outside. The air felt fresh. The sky was brighter. Daniel looked back at the station. It's just a place, but it feels important. Repeat. It's just a place, but it feels important. Nice. He took a deep breath, and then he smiled, softly. I'm glad I came here. Repeat. I'm glad I came here. Excellent. And now, let's reflect together. Today, you listened to a story. You followed the meaning, not every word. You repeated simple phrases. You stayed calm and present. And here is your simple secret sentence. Stories help you feel English, not just understand it. Say it with me. Stories help me feel English. Very good. Now think about your day. You can bring English into small moments. When you remember something, you say, "That was interesting." When you feel unsure, you say, "I'll think about it." When something changes, you say, "This feels different." These small phrases become part of you. You are not just learning English. You are living it, step by step. And I want you to know I am proud of you. You stayed with the story. You listened. You repeated. And that is real progress. If you enjoyed this episode, you can subscribe to Daily English Whisper and continue learning with me, Max. We will keep building your English slowly, naturally, together. Take a deep breath, relax, and I will see you in the next story. Goodbye for now.